We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask from returns for to smash that like button. Tell them when you watch this video, helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. And the stock is pulling back downwards, but it wasn't the only stock falling. The overall market had fell as well. And our SPY bot at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, put options went up 200 to 300% plus within an hour, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities in either direction. And you can now join the members using these resources, maximizing within the volatility by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts with 42 vision. So SENS stock pulling downwards, and in the aftermarket hours did a full transition from dark green with red borders to red. We're going to break down some key levels, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. All three of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%. 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was TNXP. And we caught this one in the pre-market as it was consolidating and pushing upwards under a bull indicator, and towards the bell it jumped up nearly 10 to 20%, pulled back down, consolidated, continuation of strength on 42 vision, and gave a highest point of 40% plus, guys, within minutes. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with SENS Stock, Muln Automotive Inc. And as we stated earlier in the video, it's pushing downwards, and I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize within the volatility in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. So we had SENS stock under a bull indicator since 97 cents. I made a chart analysis video way back here earlier last week, and then here it is taking off, and we talked about how things were looking in the bigger picture and how it was consolidating and showing some strength as long as this stayed above $1, and it certainly did fight as much as it can to stay above, and it kept bouncing off 90 to 95 cents. And then here we are with that bull indicator popping up at 97 cents yesterday and popping up towards 156, consolidating there, and then taking off today towards 169, and then created a rejection, full transitions here from bright green to red, and here we are in the middle of it with an extra layer of confirmation with a bear indicator within the volatility here of the 30 minutes. So what are we going to look at here, and what key levels to look at? Well, the first thing is the 4-hour, right? The 4-hour has been under a bull indicator since May 13th when it hit this dip area of 80 cents, popped up towards 126, slowly going downwards but consolidating as long as it stayed above $1.90. As I stated in previous videos that there was a concept of strength, and here we got it, and this has been under a bull indicator, and no bear indicator has popped up in the process, right? Even when it hit red bars. Now, this is a very volatile switch here from bright green to bright green with red borders, and if this continues downwards into dark green with red borders and a red bar, what I'm going to be looking for is, will there be another bear indicator popping up in the rejection that is currently happening in the bigger picture? Now, on the 1 day, it just got a bull indicator, right, in this process. So a lot of investors in the bigger picture, when you look at this, right, this is what we call the dip area. And I always emphasize this, right? This is the full transition from the rip area to the dip area. And this is the full transition from the dip area to the rip area. And that's the whole point with 42 vision, and the bull and bear indicators are there as extra layers of confirmation. Now, what I find very interesting here on the 1 day is this bull indicator is popping up around the same area that the last run began. Is it going to be exactly the same? No, but we are on our second dark green bar, and the next continuation would be within the volatility to reach bright green bars, and that would signify a full transition from the dip area of weakness to full strength if it continues going upwards, right? Especially after just getting this bull indicator today. Now, any pullback that we see in the microscopic level, which we're going to look and talk about in just a moment, it could be a setup for another bull run, and this is why the concept may remain. Now, the last time it ran, this is the dip area right there, white with red borders. Those are the transitions from white with red borders to red with green borders. You get dark green, extra layer of confirmation with that bull indicator, goes into bright green, and that's extreme strength, and eventually the transitions back down, right? Bright green to bright green with red borders, dark green with red borders, and then extra layer of confirmation with a bear indicator, and you get those red bars until the next dip area, okay? White with red borders. And here we are in the process. Now, this has not been a straight line up or a straight line down. That is actually how stocks do not move. Everything is volatile and not perfect, but within the volatility, such clarity and such an edge over the charts can give one that advantage within the moves and not see, things from a fake out or breakout perspective. If not, have the patience and the discipline to see where the opportunities are in the chart. So on the 1 day, it just hit a bull indicator. This could get canceled out pretty quickly, because if I show you in the history of the chart, there's been moments where a bull indicator pops up and then quickly a bear indicator pops up, or like right here. So we definitely need to watch and see how things move, but obviously this is in penny stock territory. This was way up at $11 in the history of the chart. Things are moving pretty quickly here, and not only just the stock itself is in penny stock territory, but also the short interest on this stock. So on the 4 hour, it's showing a different story than the 1 day, and same thing with the 30 minutes. So within this volatility, this could be the setup for the next bull run. So it's going to take a lot of strength though, right? And we need to watch this with a very careful perspective, right? So the low today so far was 117. If that gets broken through, the next support is down here at 103 or 105 if you want to round it up. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the downside. Now, to the upside, we want to see this break back above 146, and most importantly, 150 is a key area of resistance where the bear indicator popped up that we definitely want to go ahead and cancel out in the process of turning back around and getting a bull indicator again in that upward move. Now, if we break above 150, the next resistance level I'm going to be watching is all the way back up here at 160 and the recent highs of 167, and see if a support can be made there, so we can then start talking about higher levels based off the history of the chart. So super important. I'm going to be watching on 42 vision if things continue back upwards. This works on all time frames. If I pull up the 15-minute, you could see that things are trying to fight back up, and it's hit a dip area based off the 15-minute. And if I put the 5-minute, it is trying to turn itself back around, right? It's had little moments of bull indicators popping up and jumping up 5 to 10%, 3 to 5%. But right now, it's in a dip area, not just on the 5-minute, but on the 15-minute and on the 30-minute. It is actually trying to turn around, right? This is a big bar that it went all the way down towards 117, and it's back up to the 130s, and it's going to continue to try to fight going into tomorrow. And I'm going to be looking for that bear indicator to cancel. And there's been some strength here on the 4 hour in the bigger picture, and the 1 day just got a bull indicator, just confirmed within all of this volatility, which is very interesting.